Hey everyone, welcome back to Trading Technicals. In this tutorial we're going to be discussing Fibonacci retracement and how simple it really is to implement into your trading. We're going to be discussing it in terms of what is Fibonacci retracement, how do you set it up, and how to use it to assist your trading. Okay, so let's begin by answering some questions. Okay, so firstly, where does the Fibonacci retracement come from? It's derived from the Fibonacci number sequence, and you can Google the sequence to find out more about it. Alright, 2. What? What can you do with this? This is a method that is used to analyze retracement levels of support and resistance after a share or index price has seen downward movement. Okay, so how does it work? These levels are set by dividing two price extremes, a high and a low, by the Fibonacci ratios. And the retracement levels are 0, 23.6%, 38.2%, 50%, 61.8%, 76.4%, and 100%. Okay, so if you're a little bit confused now, don't worry, it'll all become clear after this example. Alright, so let's apply the Fibonacci number sequence to this example. Alright, so as you can see, the share price was increasing up. At this point, there was a huge sale in share price, and the share price dropped. Now, the share price retraced back and came back down. At this point, if you understand some formations, you would have seen this is what is referred to as a double bottom, where the share price touches a low for the second time. We will discuss this in further videos. Alright, so now, say you identified this double bottom, and you could have also used your stochastic indicator to see at this point that the share price was becoming oversold. Alright, so you wanted to enter a trade at this point, but how do you determine your target levels? This can sometimes be difficult, and this is where the Fibonacci number sequence can be applied. Alright, so how it works is you click on your Fibonacci number sequence in your designated platform, and you go from a pattern high, which was over here. As you can see, this was the share price high. You click it at the very top of the share price high, and you drag it down to the very bottom, or the point at which you think the support will come in. Okay, so once you place that, you'll see on screen that there are levels set, which are the numbers that we explained in the last slide. Now, these are points of support and resistance, and as you can see on the way down, the share price usually moves in between these bands. As you can see here in this band, the share price seems to always find support and resistance at these Fibonacci numbers. So once you entered your trade here, your target method could be the 23% retracement and the 32% retracement. As you can see, if you'd enter a trade here, the share price approached the 32%, the 23%, retraced back, and reached the 32%. So as you can see, the Fibonacci retracement is quite a handy tool in determining your price targets after some share price retracement. Alright, so let's walk through another example. Okay, so let's look at the historical share price here. So as you can see, the share price came, touched this long-term support, retested this long-term support multiple times, then had movement far higher than the support. Now at this point in time, it retested this long-term support. And if you had said to yourself, this could be a potential bottoming, and I want to enter a trade, you also could have combined this with your stochastic from previous tutorials and seen that the share price was oversold. Alright, so at this point you wanted to enter into your trade, but you wanted to determine your target levels. So to help you to do this, you would have used the Fibonacci retracement. So as you can see, this was the top of the share price movement. So that's the one extreme, and you would have dragged it down to the other low extreme at the support at which you believed that the share price would hold. Alright, so from this point, your long targets would have been to the 23% and the 38.2% retracement levels. And as you can see, if you had gone long here, the share price moved to this 23.6% level and found some resistance. So this would have been one potential selling area. There was a small retracement, and it broke back to move into the band between the 23 and the 38%. Now, then you see another retest of the support. So at this point, another long position would have been triggered, and the targets could have been set at the 23 and the 38%. Now obviously it can go higher than this, as you can see in this example, but if you are a trader and you want the short-term targets, the 23 and 38% are usually good points to set your long targets. Okay, to sum up the tutorial on the Fibonacci retracement, you use the Fibonacci retracement to determine price targets of the downward share price movement. And you do this by placing the Fibonacci retracement at the two extremes, the high and the low values. So I hope you can see after this tutorial how simple it really is to use the Fibonacci retracement in your trading to determine targets. Okay everyone, that finishes the tutorial on the Fibonacci retracement. As always, thank you very much for watching. If there's anything you don't understand still, or something that you'd like me to re-explain, please comment it below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if there's anything that you'd like me to dive into next, also comment that below, maybe types of formations or another indicator. Also let me know that. Alright, thanks guys.